So there were drums in Baganda.
Loud, speak loud.
So there were drums in Baganda
Uh-huh.
that were drummed when the king or the Kabaka appeared to the common people. So
Okay.
whoever spoke about those drums, because they weren't brought out on a daily, so whoever spoke about those drums, his hands or hard hands were cut off, like from this joint, and used as sticks to hit those drums.
I understand. Whoever spoke of the drum.
Yes. So if you reminded the drummers, oh, we haven't brought those drums to be drummed. So the person in charge of those drums, because we have over in Uganda there are over 25 types of drums, and they're drummed on different occasions.
Yep.
So the person in charge of drums holds you or counts you accountable for reminding him about those drums. So your hands had to be taken off, so that those drums should be drummed using your own hands. Because the spirit goes on, used to come down on someone.
The spirit of what? Of the drum?
Yes.
The spirit of the drum?
Yes.
Continue.
So that when that spirit comes on you, you speak about that drum. So your hands have to be taken off you to hit those drums.
And the guy who lost the arms, he died?
Eventually some died, eventually some lived.
And any other stories? Zipping your soda here?
That's the only story I know about the drums, but if I get to know more, or when I get to know about any other story, I'll definitely tell
Well,
you.
I read that they were beheading people for the drum, and they poured the blood into the drum to give the drum more vigor.
Yeah.
I read that one. That with the arms, I think it's unbelievable. So you want these traditions back, is that correct?
Not all traditions should be contained, but there are traditions that are good for us as Africans.
Okay,
But
like what?
We have norms and customs where we don't marry in the same tribe, which is I think,
Clan,
yeah,
same
in the
clan.
same clan, which is okay.
But you still do that?
No.
Has not disappeared?
With me, I cannot marry. There are people that are not doing it anymore.
Ah, but this is about inbreeding. People are still cautious about it. What else?
What else? What other cultural norm?
You would like to see preserved. What would you like to see preserved?
I would want to preserve our culture through learning more about our origin, so that, because there's a saying that says whoever doesn't know where it comes from doesn't know where it's going. So it would be better for me to know about 100 forefathers or grandfathers of mine, so that I can preach.
Ah, that's impossible. Even we don't know. It's completely, and we write a lot.
Yeah, definitely.
We can go hundreds of years back, but we don't know. Even for me, I lost track. My grandfather. That's it. That's it.
So you can only tell 2 or 3.
I can only tell you my grandfather. No clue about my grandfather. Yes, and war is also very destructive. You lose the path.
You lose the path.
So there was a lot of confusion, also religious confusion in Europe as well.
Yeah.
So no, that's impossible. This cannot be brought back because you were not writing everything down as we did.
Yeah.
What else do you want to come back? You want power over women, or what do you exactly want?
I wouldn't say power over women, but relatable power. So a man still takes control and guides and protects the family. Because to me, what my own understanding, the father in the house is the head and the mom is the neck. So the neck helps the head to turn and look on both sides. So if we keep that, for us in Africa, because with me, I don't believe in divorce. Then why should you? Because you commit to someone and say...
But would you want to have one wife or 10, 15, 25, whatever?
I want one.
That's very unusual for Baganda. I had a guy here yesterday, his grandfather had 5. Then people here have, another guy had 13. Clarkson's uncle had 8. But he's not Baganda.
Yeah, he's not
Okay.
Baganda. But this is the thing.
You want one. Why do you want one? It's not in your history, really.
It is in my history.
Why? What about your father? How many wives did he have?
My father has one wife.
Had?
My
he's
father,
still alive?
Yes, he's still alive.
Okay, one wife only?
One wife.
His whole life?
His whole life.
Okay.
My grandfather had one wife.
Really?
Yes.
I've
My
never heard that.
great-grandfather had one wife.
Because of poverty or
not poverty?
Because of what?
Because from our origin, it's the thing of having many women is taken to be as a weak person. So you cannot guide.
Well, that's a contradiction to African tradition. In general, it's considered wealth, right? The more wives you have, the wealthier are considered. We know that story from Winnie and other people. They even brought their children as wives to so-called wealthy people. So, but your grandparents, I think they are from that island, right?
Yes.
That might be a different story.